Hello there, Braza Word Primary. It's Sister Seago with another sing-along video. Now, Pioneer Day is almost here, and you can see I have my Pioneer clothes on today. Now, I have a bunch of favorite Pioneer songs from the Primary Children's Songbook, but today I want to share with you one of my very favorites, and it is called To Be a Pioneer. Now, we need to stop right now before we go any further in the video and have everybody get a cup from their kitchen. Just a little plastic cup like this will be perfect. So I'll wait, you run into the kitchen and grab a cup, and then start your video when you're all ready, okay? All right, are you back with your cup? Perfect. Just set the cup aside for a minute and let's talk a little bit about the song To Be a Pioneer. Sometimes people think that pioneers are just people who wear these types of clothes like Sister Seago has on today, but that's not true. You could be a pioneer today in the very clothes you're wearing. Listen to this song and see if it gives you an idea about that. Here we go. You don't have to push a hand hard, leave your family dear, or walk 1,000 miles or more to be a pioneer. You do have to have great courage, faith to conquer fear, and work with might for a cause that's right, to be a pioneer. See, all of these children in our second verse, they're not wearing clothes like Sister Seago's wearing, are they? But they can still be pioneers in all these ways. Okay, now that we've sung through the song one time, both verses, I thought it would be really fun to add a cup pattern to this song. You know that we always start with a simple cup pattern. So here's how we'll start. Hip, palm, just like that. Do it with me. Okay, now the beat of this song is a little faster than that. It's about like this. Hip, palm, hip, palm, hip, palm, hip, palm. Do you have it like that? Okay, that'll be nice and simple, and we'll just do verse 1 with this pattern, okay? Here we go. To Be a Pioneer, verse 1. Let's do it. You don't have to push a hand cart, leave your family dear, or walk 1,000 miles or more to be a pioneer. How did you do with that simple pattern? I bet you did amazing. So let's make it a little bit more tricky for verse 2. Hip, palm, shoulder, palm. Hip, palm, shoulder, palm. Speed it up to the actual tempo of the song. Hip, palm, shoulder, palm. Hip, palm, shoulder, palm. It's a mouthful. Let's do it together. Hip, palm, shoulder, palm. Hip, palm, shoulder, palm. Okay, you got it? Verse 2 with this little bit trickier pattern. Here it goes. You do have to have great courage, faith to conquer fear, and work with might for a cause that's right, to be a pioneer. How did you do? I bet you did just amazing. Now, you probably know by now that Sister Seago is going to make it a little bit more challenging. So here's the last challenge with our cup pattern. We're going to start the exact same as challenge 2. Hip, palm, shoulder, palm, and then we're going to shift to the other side of our body, keeping the same palm hand and the same cup hand. Hip, palm, shoulder, palm. Back to the first side. Hip, palm, shoulder, palm, and then the second. Hip, palm, shoulder, palm. Hip, palm, shoulder, palm. Hip, palm, shoulder, palm. Okay? Now, I know that's a little bit tricky. So, if you're more comfortable just keeping hip, palm, shoulder, palm on one side, that's great. And if that's even too tricky, and you're more comfortable doing hip, palm, hip, palm, hip, palm, hip, palm, that's also perfect. Whatever works for you, we'll sing both the first and the second verse of To Be a Pioneer, and you can do whichever pattern just feels right to you. Okay, here we go. You don't have to push a handcart, leave your family dear, or walk 1,000 miles or more to be a pioneer. You do have to have great courage, faith to conquer fear, and work with might for a cause that's right to be a pioneer. Great job! Thank you so much for singing this awesome Pioneer Day song with me. Until next time.